Okay, so a little bit of a painting tutorial. First of all, we'll have to go and get GIMP, but if you've already got GIMP, fast forward this bit. I use GIMP 2.8. There is a 2.10 out, but if you want it to be the same as mine, probably best to get the 2.8. All the links to the descriptions will be, I'll link them up. Alright, so GIMP 2.8. Yeah, there's the 2.10 there, but if you go down to the page here, you'll see that there is the older versions. There's the 2.8. I'm not going to install it because I've already got it, but I'll show you what happens. You just click on it, all this blue writing comes up, and then you just hit the setup extract, and then it'll install it. Install it to your C drive or whatever drive that you really wanted. The next step is to get the DDS plugin. The DDS plugin is a that's what the Rfactor, you have to save the skin in, that format, alt.dds. So GIMP doesn't come with DDS as well, so you have to get that. And I'll put all the links in the description. Download, and depends on what you have. You might have a 64 or 32. You just click on it. It doesn't take long. Then you end up with a DDS exe and a readme file. If you read the file, it'll actually tell you where you need to put it, which extract these files to your GIMP plugin directory. The directory is usually located on the C drive, blah blah blah. GIMP 2 lib GIMP 2.0 plugins. Now if I go and try and find that on mine, which mine's on my D drive, program files, GIMP 2 lib GIMP 2.0 plugins, and then all you got to do is just drop it in there and then it'll work. Alrighty, next thing, we got to create a directory for your skin, but before that I'll show you where to get the skin. FVR makes the cars. FVR V8 supercar. Yeah, this one here. The link will be down in the description. Yeah, so you just go to downloads, templates, and hit that, she'll download. Alrighty, next bit. We'll load Steam up. Okay, Rfactor 2. Now this is actually going to make a directory, so it'll actually place a file in the Rfactor 2 user data player settings. Yeah, so then you can actually put your skin in there later on. So what I'll do first is we'll go, mine's on my D drive, which my E drive, sorry, but yours will probably be wherever you've installed Steam. So you go to, same as when you're doing your packages and stuff. So you go to Steam Apps, Common, Rfactor 2, then you want user data, and you want player, and you want settings. Now, once we do this next step, it'll put the Holden or the Ford or whatever you're going to be working with into there. Just load up your offline play, like your single player. Just having a vape. Alright, this is a car. Now you go into your cars, find your V8s, which is up here, V8s. Yeah, so we'll work on the 2016. I've already done a Candyman one. Quickly just load it up. Yeah, that's a previous one that I've done before. But we won't get right into the details. We're making something like this, but yeah. So we'll just pick a car. We'll go with, say, this one. 6.93, the new ones. Go tuning. Now here, down the bottom, once it loads, it's got create directory, so that's what you got to do first. And you create the directory, and then you're finished with your game for the moment, and you can get rid of it. Now, back in that folder where I was showing you before, whenever this allows me to do it, you scroll down till you find your FVRs. Might have went past it. Yep, here we go. FVR. I'm going to be doing the this one here, the Holden, and there's the skin there. So this is where, once you've finished your stuff, this is where you just drag it into this part here. Once you've done your directory. And happy days. Alright, now we'll load up GIMP. We don't need this stuff. Something else I was working on before. For all the 6.2, 6.92 and the 6 point thing, link them up so that all you have to do is click on the picture and it'll download. But that's for another day. Right, so now we need the templates. And I'm pretty sure I saved my template somewhere here. Here we go. So all we're going to be working with is the template. Awesome. Now, when you first download, yours could look a bit different depending if you're on 2.10 or you're on 2.8. When I first downloaded it, it looked like this. It was in single mode. So this sort of moved around. They stayed there. It was a bit smaller. If you want to merge it all together, you just go into your Windows up the top and go single Windows mode. That'll pop it all together nicely. All moves around. They're your layers. This here is your fonts and all that sort of stuff. That there I would not know. That there is another colour board. That's your whole base. And then that, and then that. Alright. This is actually if you want to resize your, say if you got it on paintbrush. brush or something like that, then you can resize. See, at the moment it's pretty tiny, and then you can resize it, make it bigger, stuff like that. Just getting to know all your tools is the main thing. Over here you've got like your bucket fill. We'll talk about that a bit more later. You've got where you can write stuff on your car. Yeah, if you have a stuff up and you've done something, you just right click and go undo, and it'll undo what you previously just done. Yeah, well, first thing I do normally is I get rid of all this advertising and writing and stuff, because you don't need it. Alright, so you come up here. The eyeball actually clicks to show it comes on and off, so like the FVR factor down the bottom. So we won't need that, so we'll get rid of that. Now that's your grill wire. Here's your wireframe. If you like to paint inside it, keep it until the end, then get rid of it. But I don't normally use it. Well, that was me. So now you can undo, remove your layer, pop it back, because that was my grill wire. I didn't want to get rid of that. Now that's another description. So that's good for the newcomers, because then you can tell you there that's where the wing goes. That's the top of it. That's the under of it. And yeah, it all pretty much explains itself. There's your mirrors, front splitter. But as you're getting more used to it, you can just piss it off. Delete. That's a credits one, so that'll be that credit there. Delete that. Here's ferret, painted by ferret 40. Nice DB from FCR. Alright, now this is your body line, so you can just hit the minus on that. Now here's your logos for your V8 logos. Yeah, it should actually be coming on. There's Alright, we'll go down and see what else we've got. Just minimize all this. I'll close it all up. Extra parts, when you want to paint like certain parts, if you open it up, you can go in there, you can just do the boot, and that'll let you just paint that boot part, and you got all the other sort of parts. Yeah, see, in the V8 logos you got all this stuff that goes over top of your work once you flatten it down at the end, so you got to try and sort of get rid of it. Just go in here, that'll show you what that is. There's your little V8 emblem down the bottom. Some people like it, some don't. This one's another little part of it, another part, and then we got the emblem on the bonnet. Yeah, more. What else have we got? Yeah, that's your Holden. So if you don't want that, Holden on the rear flap. Delete that layer. Then these are all these ones. If you want to put your own stuff on, you won't be needing any of these. So just get rid of all them sort of things. Could leave that. That'll put it on there as do not pull from wing, but yeah, I don't have it. Alright, so once you've got rid of all the stuff you don't really need, now you can start painting. This is the fun part. Over here you got your colour chart. You can just pick what colours you want. Say if there's something here that you can't find or something, you can always go back to on Google and there, sorry about that. And then you can go into say gold or whatever colour you really tickles your fancy, but put in say colour code. Then I'll bring up something like this, and you just copy it and you just paste it in here, and that'll give you the proper colour you want. You just highlight the bucket fill. Make sure you're actually on your base paint over here first, then you can click on here. That'll do that. So you can't do these, nothing will happen. So So if we want to start with the mirrors first, you got mirror color, mirror base, so you can go put your base, mirror, change it say to something like that, and you can do the top part. Same here, still can't do nothing, so you've just got to go over and find the next part, which would be front spoiler. Do that black, do that, or you can have them yellow, depends on whatever you want to do. Yeah, rear wing, that's your rear wing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now some of these tools over here, so you got this little ring, it looks like a ring finger. That's pretty good if you want to draw some nice line. Go back to your paste paint always when you're going to do stuff like this. Say you want to make a nice little line that comes through here like this. Join it back up. Alright, so that, and then you just grab your paintbrush tool. Now this is where it helps before to make it a bit bigger. And then yeah, just paint over it and it'll actually paint in there like that, nice little line. I won't do both sides. It's only a quick tutorial, this one. When you finish, hit the square, gets rid of it, finalizes it. Yeah, so that was your ring. You got this little tool here, it's an eyedropper. So say if you want to go back, oh, we put this back to base paint. But if you want to get the paint back to that colour, you just click on there, changes it back over here, back to your thingamajigger. Yeah, so alright, we'll throw some stickers on. Now some stuff. Alright, back to Google. We might go dragons or something, hey? dragons. Now it's always good to go PNG or put transparent, but normally it'll know what you're on about. Go some images. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, it gives you the transparent background. Now save image. Now normally you make a little file on your desktop so it's easy to find. You save them in there. Grab a few while we're here. No, we don't have to really. Now we'll try just a transparent. This sort of what takes the time up, because finding some really good stuff, so that's the good. Wait till the background goes, then you got your checkers, save it. That's pretty cool, that one too. This one's better. Alright, so we've got some pictures to work with now. Doesn't have to be black and white, like grab something colourful. What can we have? Oh, that looks good. Not transparent, so if you put that on your card, it's just going to show a white background. That'll do for the moment anyway. Now come back here, open up your folder down the bottom, go to desktop where you saved it, pics, alright, then you just drag it out and it pops it on. Now yeah, make sure you're on your base still over it. Oh, it doesn't really matter, it'll put it above your base anyway. Now you got this tool here above the A, you click on it and that'll help you shrink it down to size by grabbing the side. Grab it by the middle and you can move it around. Yeah, something like that. Then you just hit your scale, that'll move it down nice. Then this tool here underneath the zoom tool is your rotation tool. You can give it a bit of a rotate, stuff like that, then go back to your other tool and move it, stuff like that. Alrighty, alright, so this one here, please be transparent, yes. Alright, save that image, let's go desktop. Alright, so same thing, desktop, put it up here. Now see how it's got all that white stuff in there? You could also, right, make it a bit small. Now see where it's black? You might want to blend that into the actual, I know it's a yin yang, but I'm just go to your bucket fill and you can press on the black area and it'll actually blend it into the car as well, like that. And then if you're stuffed up and thought, oh, don't worry, go to edit, undo bucket fill. I did it a few times. But yeah, that's pretty cool if you've got some sort of background and you wanted to change the colour a little bit. Well, that's pretty much it, eh? Looks pretty nice. So bit small, so same thing, get your bigger thingy, make it as big as you want, scale it. Now see how sometimes it'll come up like that and it's got this silly little white background? If you go into your bucket fill, you can just blend it in so it all looks cool. Alright, now to the best part is saving your project. Say if you've got to run downtown or you've got to pick the kids up or something like that, you can always go into the file now and then go save as and keep it like that, or name it whatever you want, but leave the ECF on the end. We'll just call this one Dragon. Yeah, so say if you do that, and I think that saved it to the desktop. Where are we? Desktop. No, I didn't save it to the desktop. Oh, what's another thing? So we'll do it again. We'll go File, Save As, and we'll click it on the desktop and save it. Now, say we're going to run, close it down. Here it is here, as a GIMP file. So next time you want to restart your project, just click on it. GIMP will load up, and everything you deleted, everything, whatever stage you're up to, it'll be there. Just wait for it to move. Yeah, another thing too, if you want to get some weird like weird colors or whatever, say what do we call it? Dragon backgrounds or something. Backgrounds. Or patterns or anything like that. Yeah, might go patterns. Spelling wasn't really good on that one. Patterns. Alright, what's a good one? I use this sometimes when I'm doing, different things. We'll just grab this one up here. Looks pretty cool. Normally you wouldn't have like one pattern in the middle, you'd have like it all the same, like that sort of thing. We might grab this one, and what you do, if you put it up here like this, grab your tool, make it like as big as your page, scale it, and it just makes the whole patterns all over your car. That works too if you want to sort of do it that way as well. But if you don't, you can just unscale it and then come over here and delete it. Alright, so we're going to save it as for the game, so the game can actually pick it up now. So you go right down to the bottom, click on your paint base, right click and go flatten image. That puts everything all into the one. Then you come over to here and you go file, save as. Now this is where the DDS plugin comes in handy. So you go dragon, has to be underscore, doesn't have to be caps lock. You can put anything at the start. I think 8 letters is about as big as they'll let you. And then you want underscore alt dot DDS. That's the format that you want to save it in. Press desktop or wherever you like to. Save it. This will come up. The given file cannot be used for saving. So you go into this blue, take me to an exported dialog. Same thing, desktop. Now in the list, this is where your plugin will be. Here it is here, DDS image. Click on that. Then export it. And then another box will pop up, which is over here. And you got to go BC3 DXT5 and you generate your mini maps. Make sure you got them too. And yeah, okay. Pretty much finished now with this, so we can close it out. Now that file that we had open right at the start when we made the directory, which mine was in my E, yours could be C, then you go Steam Apps, Common, Rfactor 2, User Data, Player, Settings. Scroll down till you find your FVR. Yep, and that's the Ford, and then there's that one. And it was on this one. And then what you do is you just grab it from your desktop, pop him in here, close that off. Alright, load your game back up. Close that down now. Get rid of some of this stuff too. What you doing, Rfactor? Any day now. Alrighty, then you just go back to your car that you did before. And back to your tuning. And then, someone else done that one. You go over to, you flick between them. There's that one. And there's the one we just done. Oh, per cat. In a dragon car. Alright, so yeah, and that's pretty much it. Now, say if you want to make this car your own car and you don't want it to be 222 and stuff like that, you go down to here and say create. Once you create, you can enter your new name. Looks pretty sexy like that. Enter the new team name if you're in a team. We're in a down under. What the hell? What's my game crashed? Alright, well, you enter the new team name, you enter the new car description, you enter the new car number, and then when you go out to the where you go to scroll through your cars, there'll be a whole complete new car there. It's called a virtual ride, but that's how you create your own. Alrighty, thanks for watching.